It's okay to rest before you're exhausted. This means you don't have to wait until you're totally worn out, burned out, or falling apart before you take a break. Rest is something you deserve, not something you have to earn by being in pain. This phrase speaks to the need for self-worth, permission, and safety. In a world that praises hustle, many of us learn to ignore our limits. We believe rest is lazy, or that we must push through until we crash. But the truth is, you don't have to suffer to prove your value. This phrase whispers, you're allowed to be gentle with yourself. So many of us treat rest like a reward for suffering, as if collapse is the only signal we trust. But what if rest isn't something you earn? What if it's part of being human? The fear of stopping often comes from something deeper. If I'm not doing, am I still enough? If I rest, will everything fall apart? But here's the quiet truth. You are not your output. You're not a machine. You are a soul with seasons, and your worth isn't measured in burned-out days. The body whispers first, then it speaks, then it screams. Learning to rest early, before the scream, is how you start to live in harmony with yourself.
You don't need to be falling apart to take care of yourself. For the one who only slows down when they break, for the one who pushes through exhaustion, constantly sacrificing their own needs for the needs of others, for the one who thinks that taking care of themselves is selfish until they burn out and have no choice but to face the fact that they can't keep going like this. This is for you. Ava had always been the strong one, first in, last out. She took care of everyone and everything. She smiled through the stress, said yes to everything, and never asked for help. She was praised for her strength, patted on the back for her resilience, told that she could accomplish anything. But the truth was, she was terrified all the time. What if she wasn't enough? What if she couldn't carry the weight that everyone put on her shoulders? She pushed harder, did more, proved herself over and over again, all to silence the voice in her head that told her she wasn't enough. Until one day, it hit her right between the oranges and the oat milk. Heart racing, hands shaking, panic rising in her chest. She couldn't breathe. She couldn't think. All she could feel was the overwhelming urge to run away. She did. She ran to the bathroom, to the safety of a stall where she could cry without anyone seeing. She called her therapist, who told her something simple. You don't need to be falling apart to take care of yourself. Those words echoed in her mind long after they hung up. She started small, sipping tea instead of making to-do lists, saying no without feeling guilty, taking walks with no destination, just one step at a time. She learned to rest, not as surrender, but as self-respect, to honor her needs without shame, to value her peace without proving it to anyone. She learned that taking care of herself wasn't selfish. It was necessary. That she wasn't weak, she was human. And in that she found her strength.
Rest isn't weakness. It's how we honor the life within us before it cries out in desperation. And the moment you stop asking for permission, you begin to come home to yourself. The parts of you that were called too much are the very parts that make you unforgettable. If this message spoke to something deep inside you, don't keep it to yourself. Hit like to let the algorithm know healing matters. Tap subscribe and ring the bell so you never miss a moment of meaning. And if you know someone carrying silent pain, share this with them. Because sometimes one honest video can be the start of someone's breakthrough. You are not alone. You are becoming, and you are enough.